Hey, this is Josh from Fun Kids. I'm down here at the Big Hero 6 junket with my mate Baymax, who is a personal healthcare robot. How are you going, Baymax? Fist bump? All right, yeah, so we're going to be speaking to some of the people who made the movie, as well as hanging out with the star. So I'm here with Don, who's one of the directors of the film. How are you going?
It's great. It's great to be here.
Awesome. Glad we got the weather sorted for you in London, I assume.
Well, I love it. It's typical London weather. I love it.
So Baymax is one of the main characters in the film. Mm-hmm. Why an inflatable robot? It's not really what comes ahead.
No, and that's why.
It's pretty cool. You could have had a jam robot, a sponge robot, but inflatable. Why inflatable?
Well, you know, right at the beginning of the film, I knew there was going to be a robot named Baymax. But we had a strong desire at Disney to put a robot on screen you've never seen before.
Right.
And so in order to do that, we wanted to research and really make sure, look out there, look at the technology that's out there right now and find something unique.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. He's very cute and a little bit sort of clumsy, which is funny.
Yeah.
He's one of the team of superheroes. Who's like your favourite out of the whole lot?
Well, it's interesting. You know, I kind of relate to each one differently, but I think my favorite, the one I'm most like is Fred because I grew up such a comic book nerd.
Yeah.
So I understand Fred's enthusiasm, but I think my favorite is probably Go-Go.
Okay.
She's so cool. She's so cool, and she's just very capable. I love her attitude, and I love that she's just such a high-speed punk rock girl.
Yeah. And which member would you least trust to take your nan to the cinema?
Probably Fred. Probably Fred.
Yeah, I think the wrong bus. End up in.
I think they'd get lost. Probably. Yeah, I'd be Fred.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So you're a big comic book fan. Who's your favorite hero of all time?
Favorite hero of all time. I would have to say probably the Fantastic Four.
Yeah?
I grew up really loving that comic book, the Fantastic Four. So yeah.
Okay, and who's your least favorite hero of all time? You think it's a little bit rubbish, a little bit lame? Like mine's Superman.
Superman, yeah, there's not a lot going on with Superman.
I think it's a bit suspicious that he's got all this power and he spends 50 hours a week writing journal and stuff, you know? So.
I'm not a big Plastic Man fan either.
No? No, Plastic Man. Okay, cool, that makes sense. So when I come to these interviews, I do quite a few of them, I like to get sort of a selfish thing for me. You're a world-class director, you know? And I thought, I'm actually an aspiring actor.
Oh.
So I thought maybe I could run a few monologues by you and you could give me some tips, some notes. So the first one I've got here is a beautiful ice princess who freezes an entire town. It's an original idea as well.
It sounds a little familiar.
Yeah? Well, it's my acting. It's not so much the idea, you know.
Right.
So here we go. Only a heartbeat away from the president and not a single vote cast in my name. Democracy is so overrated. So what were you thinking about that?
I really loved what you were doing with that. And I really especially loved the accent.
Thank you very much.
You really got into that character and really able to really feel what that character was feeling. So well done.
Okay, great. So that's quite good. And now I've got for my second reading a politician who's just become vice president of America.
Okay.
The snow glows white on a mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. What are we thinking about that?
Wow. A vice president that sings. It's a very interesting take on that.
Yeah.
A very unique take.
They're normally so bored and, doing serious stuff. You know?
Yeah. It's refreshing to see a politician like that let loose and belt out, his innermost feelings. So, again, well done. You're really getting to the heart of the vice president character.
Okay, great. Well, we'll email about me being in your next film in some way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure we can work that out.
Our people will call your people.
Brilliant. Don, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.